Romans chapter 8, verse 6. For to be carnally minded is death, but to be spiritually minded is life and peace. Carnally minded is meaning to be of the flesh. You are succumbing to your desires. You want to fulfill your pleasures. You're not thinking about how to please God. Now, the spiritually minded person is. Let's keep going to 7. Because the carnal mind is enmity against God, for it is not subject to the law of God, neither indeed can be. So then they that are in the flesh cannot please God. You have to understand the flesh. The flesh wants us to do wickedness. Now, your form of wickedness might not be my form of wickedness, but they're all wicked in the sight of the Most High. You might think, oh, I just want to drink. But when you drink, you become an animal. You are another person. You think that's nothing. That's light. But that is a form of wickedness because you are a detriment to yourself and other people when you are on that substance. You see, and that's very light. That's very light as well. But you see, that's a small form of wickedness. You might want to hurt people. You get angry fast. You try to unalive a person. The sin's already in our flesh, but the spirit is continuously fighting the flesh. You understand? The flesh wants to do something. The spirit wants to do another thing. Some people don't even have a spirit inside of them. They're just dead, all like completely dead, walking zombies, waiting to go to hell. This is what I really wanted to focus on right here. But if ye through the Spirit do mortify the deeds of the body. What is mortify? Now, mortify has multiple meanings, but in this biblical text, this one means to subdue, like to starve out, suppress. So your body wants to do something and you know what's wrong and you're just fighting its innate nature to do what it wants to do. And it's a battle every day. You might struggle with lust. You know how it is. Okay, let me not lust today. And then after you see something on the phone and you're like, oh man, I ain't gonna lie, man, right now it would be nice. You want to eat pork and just have a buffet glutton. You just want to get fat. Your woman's getting crazy. She's spazzing out on you. None's wrong putting her in check, but she's getting wild this time. You feel like might be the day she die. You mortify the deeds of your body. You know what I'm saying? We already understand and accept the fact that our body is wicked. Our flesh wants to do things that are not in accordance with the Most High. That's what it is. But you have to come to that realization. It's just like abusing a substance. The first step is denial. Ain't that the first thing? Y'all be denying it like, yeah, man, I ain't got no problem. I ain't got no problem. That's what y'all doing right now. Y'all gotta over here accept to the fact that we're sinners. What I think is not aligned or corresponding with the Most High. And I have to be on his level. I got to follow his path. You understand? And then you can find what you can do to help cultivate righteousness in your life and get better. And then through time, routines, and repetition, we are living as righteous as we can. That's the whole thing, man. It's not roses. It's not easy. People think it's easy when you follow God. No, man. Remember Paul? Paul said, I do what I don't want to do, and I don't do what I want to do. I'm paraphrasing, but what scripture is that? Romans chapter 7, verse 14. For we know that the law is spiritual, but I am carnal, sold under sin. This is the Most High flowing through this video right now because I did not plan any of this, but everything is flowing. It correlates smoothly. Like the law is spiritual. We get more spiritual when we follow the law. If we don't, we get to doing things what we think is right. Falling for our flesh, which is naturally wrong. But I am carnal, sold under sin. For that which I do, I allow not. For what I would, that do I not. But what I hate, that do I. What do I hate? Fasting. I ain't gonna lie, I hate fasting. Intermittent fasting and all those physical fasts, those are good for the body. Those are cool. But I'm talking about the spiritual fast, like 7 days, 40 days, 10, 2 weeks. I hate those. Lose muscle and everything and all that. Man, Lord knows I hate that, but I do those things. We can go on and on and on. I'm getting cussed out by a person. I could say some things to hurt them, but I don't do it. For that which I do, I allow not. You know, you might be a violent person. You know, when you get angry, blah, blah. I'm not allowing myself to get angry. For what I would, that I do not. You know what I'm saying? I want to put hands on you, but I'm not finna do that. You see what I'm saying? So Paul's a perfect example. He understands that we are carnal, and he's basically saying, I do what I don't want to do, and I don't do what I want to do. For I know that in me, that is in my flesh, dwelleth no good thing. For to will is present with me, but how to perform that which is good I find not. He understands the flesh. He accepts the fact that the flesh is wicked. And now we can take steps to ameliorating the body in the name of Christ.